Why do my eyes look closed? Anyways, hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reviewing another one of my books I wrote in the past. It's inspired by this Roblox game, called Camping, and, it's an interesting one because it's kind of a mix of a chapter book and a comic. So that's fun. And what I usually do with my chapter books is I show either an image or gameplay or speed paint or whatever. But since it's a mix of comic as well, I won't be doing that. So you'll be seeing firsthand of how messy my handwriting was, and two, the very questionable grammar and spelling. I mean, what else would you expect from a middle schooler? Because I was in middle school when I wrote this book. So, anyway, I was in my quote-unquote gold moon arc when I wrote this. And what I mean by that is, specifically talking about one of the lore books, like the Very Deadly Bee. If you guys haven't seen that video, you need to watch it, because otherwise you won't get, the two references in here. So, yeah. Stories spelled wrong of camping. As you can see, oh, say hi to my laptop. That's where I can stickers. Yeah. So, what was I yapping about? Alright. Sharpie. Yeah, I wrote this thing, and, instead of using a pen like a normal person, I just grabbed a Sharpie. And that's why for most of the pages you will see, the thing bleeding through. So, one day, there were, spelled wrong, 3 people. Their names were Kyle, Steve, and Steven. You know what I've noticed? Back then, I loved using the name Kyle. First it was this guy, then it was, some other fictional characters I literally forgot existed, and I can't really remember their names right now. But, and then there's that very cringe AI video with Kyle the cat. And that's not important. So, in case you haven't noticed, these are what the characters look like. Kyle leads the camping group. He's very determined, brave, and loves action. Steve is the youngest of the group, and even though it looks like his brother Steven's shorter, Steve is very friendly and is never sad. Steven is mean. Alright, I need to add some oomph into this. Steven is mean, taller than Steve. He kind of likes his brother, only because he makes him laugh. The brothers have one thing in common. They both stay together when there's danger. And barely visible chapter 1, because, you know. Hey guys, are you ready? Yup. Where are going? We're going camping. Kyle told the rest of the group that they're going camping. Get ready to pack your camping items, he said. Someone's coming. That's what she said Steve. Hello? After a long silence, a boy came from the shadows. Hello, I'm Daniel. I'm a loner and I need your help. Can I join you? Sure, you can join us, said Kyle. Now come and sit with us by the fire. Daniel went near the fire and looked at them sitting on the logs. Hello, he said to Steve and Steven. He looked at Steve and Steven. Hello guys, I'm Daniel. Don't you think we should be sleeping? Asked Steve. No. Why ask? Asked Daniel. Because it's night, you idiot, said Steven, glaring spelled wrong at Daniel. What's his problem? Whispered spelled wrong Kyle to Steve. I don't know. If there's a problem, it's his problem. Yeah, that makes sense, replied Steve. Kyle stared off at him in confusion. But he is own brother, said Kyle. Facts. Yeah, that's true. That's pretty true. Yeah, but I say even one word to him, and he starts yelling and insulting me. He looked at the ground, sad. It's his first time sad, thought Kyle. as he looked at Steve. I feel bad for him, but I just need to teach Steven a lesson. Kyle looked at Steven, who was glaring at Daniel. First, I need to make sure Daniel feels warm and welcome in the camp grounds. He went over to Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Is Steven bothering you? He asked. I just want to know where the cave is, he replied, looking in the distance. Okay, follow me. Kyle led Daniel to the cave. When Kyle was done introducing Daniel to everything in the forest, he went back to the camp and sat on the logs. I almost said legs for some reason. Moments later, they noticed it became night. But then after a while, a scary monster appeared over the campfire. Everybody into the cave. Get it? Right, you guys don't get it. I should shut up. Said Kyle. But shut up and run, you idiot. I should stop saying idiot like I'm reading the Gold Moon. Shut up and run, you idiot, yelled Steven as he ran towards the cave. Kyle glared at the monster. Are you here to kill me and my friends? Asked Kyle. Hey, yo! I can't, what is Daniel doing? I'm kidding, I'm not gonna do that. Oh no, it's rat poison. And also, what the heck is that angle? Anyway, so for those of you who've played camping, you already know when you get into groups and stuff, the sandwiches get poisoned, and then later in the story you find out that it's rat poison. In this case, it's Daniel who has the rat poison, and he poisons one of the sandwiches. I gotta go, bye. I should say a third reference. I mean, in order, this is the first one, because you guys know and love that face. I don't trust him. Kyle came back, and he was limping inside of the cave. He collapsed on the cave floor. Kyle! Cried Steve. Sorry, I'm yawning from boredom because this thing is so boring. Yawn. He ran over to him and whimpered, spelled wrong. Steve, isn't there something else we should be worrying about? Asked Steven. He looked at the exit of the cave. Guys, I'm back. And look, I've brought to the picnic basket. You guys must be hungry, said Daniel as he as he entered the cave. Holding the picnic basket, he sat down. Then everyone ate a sandwich. Ah, yes, my favorite face. Oh yeah, but basically, like, Steven glares at the other two because he said he doesn't trust Daniel, and then he eats the sandwich. And since Steven was, like, being rude to Daniel earlier, can you guess what happened next? What happened to Steven? You have 30 seconds to decide, starting now. I cannot buy the rain sometimes, 'cause that's the only way the roses bloom in my life. Cry, because that's the only way the roses bloom. It's okay, I'm not okay. What were the rest of the lyrics? Oh shoot, the 30-second mark is up. Well, did you guys guess what happened to Steven? Did he A, get never mind, you guys already know. So yeah, Steven ate the poison sandwich. Tummy satisfied? Yep. Great, mine too. I don't feel so good. No, Steven! No, Steven! Steve wailed. Why did it have to happen? I could have gotten the poison sandwich. Spelled wrong. Daniel put his hand on his shoulder. It's okay. You have us. He hugged Steve. Suddenly there was a loud rumble as the cave entrance collapsed. That's just great. Now we'll need to find a new way out, said Kyle. No way, cried Steve. I'm staying here with my brother. Daniel stared at him wide-eyed. Would you rather stay here next to a corpse and join him later, thought Daniel, or get out of these woods before you're next, he said. Steve stood up Yes. Steve stood up at scanned the walls. There is loose locks behind us. Steve pointed to some rocks on the cave walls. You need to push them away, said Kyle. Really, Sherlock. They pushed the rocks out of the way. There were 2 tunnels. I'll go down the right one, but called Kyle as he went towards the tunnel and jumped down. Steve went over to the left one. He jumped down. Daniel went to the right one and surprise, surprise, went down. He saw Kyle standing at the exit of the cave, turning towards Daniel and Steve. You guys okay? He asked. They both nodded. Okay then, come on, let's go. They all exited the cave. The next morning, they saw a dead deer. Hello, I'm Park Ranger Daniel. PRD for short. 3 minutes later. Hello, I'm triggered spelled wrong. Guys, it's becoming night. I mean, I guess this wouldn't be the second reference, because, oh yeah, this face is the second reference because of the Queen Bee in the Gold Moon series. I seriously need to stop milking that. Guys, it's becoming night. Let's get in the tent. Rah! Get on the pillar! I don't know why they're all smirking deviously. Oh great, can you see the face again in this nice little line thing right there? Yes. I don't even need to explain where the third reference is. Oh my gosh, it's a scary monster. Trip. No! The sun! You deserve spelled wrongness. You attacked us, poisoned us, and killed my brother. I did? I suppose you're right. Well, I don't have rat poison. Guilty! And so the face was born. Camping. End credits. Wow, said Kyle as he sat on the log. Another tragic death. Now what? Asked Steve. We try to watch out on who we trust, replied Kyle. We need at least one more person on our team to remind you of Steven. Now that doesn't make any sense. Now come on. Now technically speaking, I could just end it here, but as it turns out, it's tragically one of those books that I discontinued. So there's like 2 things for chapter 2. I guess I can read the last couple of sentences and show the last couple of pictures or whatever. I really miss camping with Steven, said Steve. I'm so sorry, Steve, but you must understand, Steven is dead because of Daniel. Wanting to be with Steven is like befriending a corpse. Wow, that's cruel. Steve felt sad, but I really miss him. And he shouldn't have died. How about we get out of these woods and go somewhere else? Asked Kyle. Then we can worry about him. Then? Okay, never mind, I read it correctly. Worry about him later on. Yeah. Kyle looked for PR Daniel. Hey Kyle, Steven, over here, he called. Chapter 2. Welcome to Torture Park. Torture Park? Spelled wrong. Anyway, yeah. Even more proof that it's, discontinued. And it kind of sucks too, because the next video I'll be uploading about me reading another book I made in the past, if it's not about the Golden 3, it'll be about these 2 comics I made. It's kind of like a mini-series. It's like a part 1, part 2. And the second part was, well, discontinued. So yeah, that sucks. As of this recording, I have 598 subscribers. Please chill on the subscriber count, okay? I'm working on the remake of this shitpost. So, don't worry. As long as you promise not to make me have 604 subscribers the next time I wake up and look at YouTube, then we're good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this relatively non-cringe, hopefully, and very normal story. And stay tuned for the next video, which is the medium quality but low resolution, or bad quality and worse resolution once you actually see the video. But yeah, get ready for that. And yeah, bye.